Good evening. Welcome to Mayor Gray's Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month celebration. My name is, and this event I want to mention is hosted by the Office on Asian and Pacific Islander Affairs. My name is Kathy Park, and I will be your MC for the evening. Thank you for bearing the heat, the 90-degree temperatures to come out to this event. We have a great evening ahead. But first, I'd like to introduce a very distinguished guest, Congressman Mike Honda from California's 15th District. He has been a longtime supporter of AAPI issues, and we have the honor of having him here this evening. Mike Honda.
감사합니다, Ms. Park, and good afternoon. 안녕하세요. Kính chào quý vị. Ni hao ma. What's up? And muy buenas tardes a todos, y estoy muy agradecido de estar aquí con ustedes. I just want to say that my father always taught me to say something in some other languages out of respect. And so I just want to let you know that everything that I've been able to do up to now, I blame my mother for her compassion, my father for his discipline. And I want to thank Julie for inviting me this afternoon. And I'm really excited to be here. I'll come back when the mayor's here. I wanted to meet the mayor and thank him for his leadership and having representative government in the city that the United States government does not recognize yet. So I want to let you know that I believe in that you should have your vote. And this is the part that some of my colleagues won't like, but you should really tax the property that the federal government's on so you get more revenue, right? And so, it's great to see one of the top appointees, Mr. Liu, being the city administrator, and he's busily rewriting his speech. And then to also see great talent in the performing arts, Dana Tyson Burgess. And so it's great to see the different communities coming together. And I just want to thank the administration, the mayor, for all the things that he's been able to do to make us feel a part of city government, make us feel a part of the city. And that's what I do in Congress. I'm the past chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, and as such, we have been able to build a great coalition between the Congressional Black Caucus, the Hispanic Caucus, the Progressive Caucus, and ourselves to have over 80 members in Congress to work together on your behalf. And believe me that all the issues that you care about, from education, language appropriateness, services, and things like that, we believe in too. So please look to us for your support, and we will look to you for also support. And again, I want to thank you for this wonderful opportunity. And it's good to see so many faces of color in positions of power and of influence. So I want to thank you all. And I salute all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman. And at this time, we'd like to begin our festivities by presenting a short film produced by the Dana Tyson Burgess and Company Asian American Youth Program called Finding Self, Asian America's Youth. And Dana Tyson is here to offer a few remarks about the film. Dana?
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here celebrating Asian American Heritage Month. And as an artist, my background has always been a very important part of the artwork which I make. And today we will be showing a youth video from one of our youth programs which just was completed. And we worked on it with Kelly Moss Southall, who's in the audience as well. And it is called Finding Self. And it really allows our young people to have voice and to celebrate their heritage as well. Thank you. In America, traditionally, if you're part something else, then that something else has a tendency to define what you are. How would you describe yourself in terms of identity?
Hi, I'm Emily Taylor Fullerton and I'm 16 years old. I'm half Korean, and how I would describe myself is as a young musician because I love to play guitar and I love to sing, and I also write my own songs. I think that it's really cool to be like half and half, you know, because you're a part of like two different cultures and you're not, you know, like I think it's cool to be considered two different things instead of just one. I mean, just because you have a part of, like, you have two different cultures to say that you're from. Like, I can say that I'm half Korean and half white, so when people hear that and stuff, they're like, oh, like, that's interesting. And I think people are really intrigued by it because, I mean, there's lots more mixed people now, but it's still a new thing. Like there's a lot of, usually there wouldn't be a lot of mixed people, but, like, I feel like people come up to me and they're like, and I don't know them, they're like, are you half? And I'm like, half what? And they're like, Asian. I was like, oh yeah, like I get really weird questions just because like people can't tell what race I am by like looking at me, so I think it's kind of cool how people like are interested.
Hi, I'm Arjun Papajon. I'm 16 and I'm a junior at school at Walls. And I am Indian American. As far as my personal identity goes, I really just like learning, and I'm in the phase as far as a teen goes where I'm learning about myself. But I like to learn and I like music. This piece really struck a chord with me because I appreciate simplicity, modesty, honesty, and kind of aesthetic qualities like that. The fluidity of the strokes really struck a chord with me because it seemed really musical.
Hi, my name is Farhana Hussain. I'm 18 years old and I'm a Pakistani Sri Lankan American. I'm a second generation immigrant and I'm most passionate about international relations and Arabic studies. Yeah. I feel that this piece, the head of the Buddha, represents me pretty well because it was made in Pakistan, which is where my father's from, and it's also the head of a Buddha, which is my mother, she's Buddhist. And I think that it shows the connection between an Islamic culture and a Buddhist culture, which I've been trying to find because both my parents are from opposing, I guess, religions and cultures. So, yeah.
Okay, great.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 강나민입니다. 저는 한국에서 교환학생으로 와서 여기 6개월째 생활하고 있습니다. 그리고 저는 굉장히 천천히 가는 사람이기 때문에 저는 아직도 제 자신과 제 주변의 세계를 여러 가지 탐구해 가면서 제 자신이 무엇이 되고 싶은지를 생각하고 있습니다. Hello, my name is Namin Kang and I'm exchange student from South Korea. And since I'm such a slow goer, I'm still exploring myself and world around me, and I'm looking for what I want to do and what I really like to do. This wine container reminded myself in America right now because I'm experiencing a lot of new things, new culture. So every time I face the new things, my face in my mind is like the face on this wine container the bird is making.
There's genetic identity, there's cultural identity, there's who you are compared to everyone around you. People would expect everyone to be a single thing, like you can only be Asian or someone to be only white or only black or whatever. And I think everyone in that sense is a hybrid because no one's like a pure Asian or a pure American.
Okay, and go. Okay.
Well, I like soccer because I'm not as good with my hands as I am with my feet, I guess. And I mean, I've been playing since I was younger, so I've been doing it for a long time. And I guess I like running really fast with the ball. I like dribbling, so making people look dumb. When I got really into soccer and really intense into it was I had an African coach, and he got me really into it, and he's influenced me. Just everything I play, the way I play everything. If I meet someone and if I notice that they have some soccer gear on, I can ask them if they play soccer. Like what position, what team, what do they like? So then it kind of, soccer brings us closer together as friends. So yeah, I'd say it's kind of like a language. So I consider myself half Asian, half white. That's exactly what I am, and my culture comes from the US, so I don't really have an Asian culture per se, or European culture about me, but yeah, pretty much just American in the way I think and feel about things.
Cool.
Can I start over? Hello, my name is Katie Barrazzo. I'm 15 years old and I go to school without walls. While identity is complicated for me, I would describe myself as Chinese. I enjoy playing the violin, and I have been for 8 years now, and I also like doing art. I really felt a special connection to this vase because of the patterns and colors used in the piece of art. Drawing has always been a medium that I've enjoyed, and especially when these patterns are combined with a piece of art from the country in which I was born, was really special to me. The cherry blossoms evoked a sense of harmony and peace for me.
My name is Olivia Hayden Sakai. I'm 15 years old and I go to school without walls. I am Japanese American and I would say my biggest passion is horseback riding, and I've done that for 11 years. I think that this piece of art really spoke to me, and I really noticed this one firstly because of the colors. And then once I started looking at it, you can see that I could see my reflection in the work, and so then that sort of got me thinking about like who I am and my own identity. And then the colors really spoke to me and how they're like melded together, and so that sort of got me thinking about my own cultural identity. And
my family, what happened was that my grandpa and his dad, well, their whole family was born in China, but my grandpa and his dad came over when he was only 7 years old. Like, he married a white lady and he grew up in American schools, and that's like, my family is like the product of that. People who are full Chinese never think I'm Chinese. Like, they just straight up don't believe me when I say that I'm a quarter Chinese. Like, they're just like, no, like, you're white. And I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I know I'm Chinese, like, and I like have a relationship with my Chinese relatives. I went to China over like last winter, and we went to my grandpa's village where he grew up, and it was just so cool because there's we saw like all his family and stuff who still lives there, and it hasn't really changed that much. And then there was this like this one house that was just empty, and they said that it was just like for anybody in our family to go and live like whenever like we needed it, and it was just like always there for us. And I just think like, I don't know, I think I'm just really lucky to like have, I don't know, it's just so cool that, I don't know, if I didn't have anywhere to go, I could just go live there. And I think, I don't know, having, if that's what like identity means, it's really just, I'm lucky, I guess.
I guess I don't really feel like you have to have like labels on yourself exactly. Like, you don't have to say that you are something mixed with something else or just fully something. I feel like what you do as a person sort of defines like who you are instead of just like a name.
I think the important thing is that you know what you are, and you don't really need to like put a label on it.